Let's get going. What next? My way.
Fight. Let's go.
All right, Karlak. It's go time. Aye, aye. It's longer like this.
So much for peace.
Not now.
Hellsfire. She's coming.
Will, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
You flatterer. Why, if I had a warm heart, I'm sure it would be skipping. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
lad.
Hellsfire. She's coming.
Will, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
Will, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart. Don't you worry. That ship has long sailed the Styx. But a defiant pup must still pay his price. To wit.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo.
Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Will, don't forget,
Our pact still stands.
ta-ta.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that. You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was. What's on your mind? We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted. No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players. I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride. Not now.
So, Will did the right thing, and it earned him a set of horns. Let that be a lesson to us all.
You wish to speak? With such stimulating company? Never better.
Speak.
Gods damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
I'd count my lucky stars for it, but I reckon luck is on holiday. I'm only alive because my patron still has use for me. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast. It's not unrelated. I wish I could tell you more. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
You spot a name on the dog's collar. Scratch.
Hey, soldier.
Speak.
Moving ahead. Making me sweat. If you insist. Cook with fire, baby. This is gonna feel good. Feeling fresh?
never believe this. Can't keep me out. Bunch of empty boxes and spiderwebs. Guess Lolth's cultists haven't been back here in a while.
Hey, good looking.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Who the hell dug this out? Not now.
Perfect ring of mushrooms. Nature magic.
Not now.
Half this drow's body is crushed. Must have fallen from...
A camp. Looks abandoned.
What? Gek! Got someone sneaking up on us! Too loud, sun scum. Heard you stumbling. Can hear you blinking. Noise gets you eaten down here. Reckon I'll hush you. before something hungry comes along.
His gnarled fist grips an axe.
Fine. I'll let you live. But spoil my hunt, and you're dead. Share? You really are in the wrong place, sun scum. Try this for useful. Falling down a deep, dark hole is the kindest death you'll find in the Underdark. Told you, hunting. Slave ran away, took Sergeant Thrin's boots. Gotta kill the slave and fetch back the leather. Or the bosses in Moonrise will have Thrin's hide. Sergeant told me to. Besides, we're talking about a slave. Help? You don't even know what you'd be up against. Slave's got herself some protection. Hiding up there in a myconid circle. Can't get past those rot flowers. They get in your head, make you see things. Half my squad jumped off a cliff, laughing. I'll wait here. She'll make a run for it eventually. Then I'll get her. Fine. Suppose I'll just eat you then.
Resurgam! Be conquered!
Scorch marks. And it's not me this time.
Perhaps something's missing?
Breathe deep and move.
Don't burn yourself. Got it.
Is that blood? No, never mind. If not over, then through.
Who the hell dug this out?
A camp. Looks abandoned.
I smell a trap.
What? Gek! Got someone sneaking up on us!
What's this? God, Earth, you move pretty quietly. Noise gets you eaten down.
His fist grips an axe. On his gnarled grey skin, you see the Absolute's brand.
That's right. You are a true soul.
Your blood runs quicker, feeding the gnawing absence at the center of your mind.
Not like me to overlook one of the Absolute's chosen. Let myself get distracted. Won't happen again. Anyway, the hunt's not over yet. Tracking a runaway slave. Deep gnome. I'm to kill the runaway. Can't get past those rot flowers. They get in your head. Make you see things. Half my squad jumped off a deep gnome with boots too good for a slave. That's all I know. Serving the Absolute ought to be reward enough. But no matter. Sergeant Thrin will cough up big to... The stolen boots will do nicely as proof. I'll keep watch here.
Soldier?
Creatures live in waters this dark.
Vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
What are you doing on Gek's raft? Where's Gek? Who are you? How desperate is the cur to make an ally of a topsider? I will tell you what the sergeant told Gek. Until you have the boots, you will not cross. Come back empty-handed again, and you're feeding the fishes.
No choice but to keep going. What creatures live in waters this dark?
A vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
Tiefling? Where's Gek? Who are you? All right. No reason to get your horns in a twist. Well, come on. Let's get you to shore. You'll need to report to the sergeant. You lot, keep patrolling. I'm heading back with this one.
You continue forward in silence until the lights of a camp twinkle through the murk.
Sideways. We've got a welcoming party.
You shithead! Time you showed up, we got trouble.
Spit it out! Sergeant finally choked on True Soul Near's prick.
Drugno! The twat soul caused a rockfall. Trapped tighter than a ring on a fat finger.
You're shitting me. You pay up?
That's the trouble. He's got the gold on him. Sergeant's arm is falling off with all the gnome slaves she's been beating. Who's the hoon, Greyman? Another slave for the dig. That's so.
You feel the slightest of stirrings in your head. The Dwergar is not infected, yet your minds resonate.
I'll be... You ain't shitting. Felt the tingle. Your twat-soul chum owes us a load of coin. You want through? Make a donation. Unclog your hole. Just shitting around. But I'm warning you. That twat soul ain't settled up soon. There'll be hell to pay for the lot of you cult buggers.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Drow, publicly displayed. The Dwergar sending a message.
Not for communal use, it's... spiders aren't wild. They've been raised by local Dwergar and are fiercely loyal to them. They appear to be in conflict, the larger spider versus the other three.
I don't need any attention right now.
Unless you're here to kick some stiffs lakeside, I suggest you bugger off. You gotta be kidding. These rocks.
You spot a shiny trinket on one of the corpses.
Thank the Absolute. They're all yours. Absolute.
Deep gnomes, killed under the yoke of slavers. Curious ornate box. Its many sides are engraved with indecipherable glyphs.
Tam, I'll take drinking to dig it. What's the story?
What to do?
Hey, stick shit!
It's stick pit, you piss pot.
That's what I said! Stick shit!
My mug's gone dry, stick shit.
You heard her, stick shit! Fill her up! Another hour, stick shit!
Piss pot.
You flirt! Now jump to it! Or it's up to the lift and straight to the shadows!
Cruelty like that poisons the soul. Till one day, you drop dead, or the person you're fucking with snaps and puts a sword in your eye.
True soul, yeah? Tell the sergeant we won't move a pebble. Hold out your hands, Oon.
You heard the man. Let's see him.
Less asking, more showing. 5 working fingers, nice and meaty, prime for digging. You want there, you claw him out. My drinking hand's busy. And I don't like pig shit, but damned if your mouth ain't spewing it. You want respect? Let your absolute pay for it. Till then, bugger off. Hey, stick shit! Where's my drink?
Coming right up, piss pot.
Stick shit talks like smug, and he wrecked that shroom village.
And then shagged it.
Here's to smug, nasty prick.
Will that be all, your pissiness?
Shit. You got one of Nair's moon lanterns, Jacques? Pixie lamps. If you're headed to Moonrise, you won't last without it.
Toplands are clogged with the death dark. Choke you in no time.
You daft? It's there in the name. Shadows up there black as the lower dark. A few sniffs could fell an ogre.
Must be the shadow curse. We'll need Nir's lantern if we want to get through it. Agreed. Next stop, Nir.
What's a fort like this doing in the Underdark?
Whoever built it, they've let it rot for ages.
How peculiar. Smooth face, cobbled edges. They're a sign. They must be. A sun dweller in these parts. Look here, my topside friend. I need fresh eyes, and I doubt I'll find fresher. As rare as a smile in Sindelrin, you might say. But I've no skill for slaving. I prefer chisel to cane. But these learned eyes reach their limits, and so I must humbly request yours. The rock, the rubble, all of it, if I may be so bold. Take a look. Tell me what you see, and be thorough.
Several glassy stones stand out in the debris. Their borders are coated with tiny yellow crystals. The hottest of flames smoothed the stone and left sulfuric crystals behind. The fires of the hells have touched Grimforge. Boulders and stone bricks of various sizes clutter the corridor. Many split cleanly in two, yet some walls remain fully intact. No quake brought these rocks down. They were smashed through in an instant. Something big charged through here. Something very big.
What do you think?
The statue's meandering curves and golden edges stand out against the weathered mason. You consider the differences.
Anything standing out? Yes, the rubble. Oh, it was a great beast that tore these walls down. I should have known. Sulphur. Of course! The rocks have been altered by hellfire! Alas, you've left me with more questions than answers. My survey continues. Well, let's see what you've got. That's all then.
Rothe grunt softly at each other. Small lights flash about their heads in quick, erratic patterns. One of the beasts seems exhausted. His lights flash in slow, methodical beats. You recognize the spell. Dancing lights. It is how Rothe communicate with each other. The lights must mean something, but you can't interpret the flashes. The beast
No time for chat just now.
sternly. The creature huffs in irritation as she closes.
Grey ones make me work soon.
One of the beasts seems you recognize the spell. Dancing lights. It is how Rothe communicate with each other. You discern subtle emotions in the light's patterns. There is pain, sadness, and fear. That fear runs deep, stretching back across generations. The beast sternly The beast stern. The beasts. Look at the skeletons. You realize they are all clad in the same dark armor.
No burial. Just slaughter. Damn.
You see nothing special, just torn and faded velvet tunics.
I'll keep an eye out. If it's a demon, I'll be able to spot it a mile off. I'd love to, thanks.
Looking ahead. Come on, open up. I know this design. Shah's faithful wield crossbows like these. These boots have seen everything. Trap. Be cautious.
We need to get that near guy unstuck, or those gnomes are done for. Come on.
Nicely going a little longer now.
You, grab a cane and whip these droognin beasts into shape. That rubble needs clearing, and my patience is hanging on by an arse whisker. Oh yeah, maybe say pretty please as well. Throw in a curtsy. That'd be soft. Something spooks the dumb shits. So stop your jawing and get to working. You got your orders. I'm not taking one more whack.
If he winds up, I'm gonna snap his neck. If the Rothe don't stomp his lights out first.
Go on then. Light a fire under the buggers.
Could fetch him some moss.
Shove no more. No more pain, no more work. All must die. No. Everyone hurts us. Now we hurt everyone back.
Bloody Rose have lost it. Put him down.
Never a dull moment. Drow, publicly displayed. The Duergar sending a message.
I speak true, brothers. You know it in your hearts. You know it in your very souls.
We need no Lolth, no Spider Queen. Father Murmuth is the head of Clan Lur. He hatched us, raised us, feeds us.
What care we for his business here? He keeps us small, keeps us contained.
We should be with the Spider Queen. Revered, adored.
You've read that harming spiders is illegal among Lod's faithful, and often punishable by death.
Father Mermuth is our past. Lolth is our future.
These spiders are loyal to the local Dwergar. In the event of a fight, they will join the fray against you, with slavering enthusiasm.
Xanta, is it so?
I've heard the very same. Come, brothers. Follow me into her hairy embrace.
Her embrace.
We're ready. We follow.
Yes. Now, brothers, our new dawn awaits.
Snitch. No one drugs with Clan Flameshade.
All right, time to skulk about.
Let's rocks.
You spot a shiny trinket on one of the corpses.
I ain't going to. Some of us. Assistant. I'll give you that. Get over it. Let's show him.
Rocks.
You spot a shiny trinket on one of the corpses. You spot a shiny trinket on one of the corpses. You spot a shiny trinket on one of the corpses. You spot a shiny trinket on one of the corpses.
Thank the absolute.
Deep gnomes, killed under the yoke of slavers.
What's inside?
Loaded dwarf tongue, if you ask me. Not turning my back on Ladua.
What's that? That's curious.
Hey, stick shit!
It's
Another piss. You jump.
Cruelty like...
True soul, yeah? Tell the sergeant we won't move a pebble. Hold out your hand.
You heard the man. Let's see him.
Less our skin, more showing. Scout all you want. You got you want there, you claw him out. My drinking hand's busy. And I don't... You want respect? Hey! Come in, stick...
And then...
Hey!
No one
drugs with Clan Flameshade. Shit. You got one of
Toplands are clogged with the Death Dark.
You?
Must be the Shadow Curse. Agreed.
Room's getting all spinny.
Take a big swig.
What's a fort like this doing in the Underdark?
Whoever built it, they've let it rot for ages.
Seen her run with a barrel under her arm. Just as someone should grab it. Slave...
Can't go chasing maybes.
Oh, would you look at that, Kurt?
A shiver runs through you. Your mind is awash with ancient resentments.
True soul, no less. What do you think, Kerr? Should we take Nir's debt off her? I ain't parleying with more twat soul. If I didn't know better, should split your head open and poke around in there if you lot don't pay up.
The shiver returns. This time it's colder, sharper.
The stench don't lie. You're one of them. Revenge, eh? In that case, I got a proposal. Want to earn some gold? Thrin's after the Absolute's glory. That's why she's got those slaves digging for Nir. But we ain't need glory, just coin. Help Thrin free Nir. Then you and my chums grind him up. Whatever the spoils, we'll drop you a fat cut. You in? Good. But first, we need to take care of something. You've seen that weird orbi floating about? Knife it. And don't get caught. The cult watches through it, and we can't risk more twat souls showing up. You still standing about? Get on it. Some days back, a slave gnome bolted with smoke powder. Handy stuff. Her crew know more than they're letting on. See if you can get them to talk. Now move. You're hogging my air.
Say your chum blows Nir out of there. What then?
Then I'll stick Nir up, down and sideways till he's more whole than flesh. We take his gold. And I got more in mind if shit goes down smooth.
What's a fort like this doing in the Underdark?
Whoever built it, they've let it rot for ages.
seen her. Someone should...
Can't go...
I would...
A shiver.
True soul, no less. What do you think, Kerr? Should we take Nir's debt off her? I ain't parleying with more. If I didn't know better, should split your head open and poke around in there if you lot don't pay up.
The shivering.
The stench don't lie. You're one of them. In that case, I got a proposal. Want to earn some gold, but we ain't. Whatever the spoils, we'll drop you a fat cut. You in? Half. Fine. Half it is, but first, we need to take care of something. You've seen that weird orbi floating about? Knife it. And don't get caught. The cult watches through it, and we can't risk more twat souls showing up. You still standing about? Get on it. Some days back, a slave gnome bolted with smoke powder. Handy stuff. Her crew know more than they're letting on. See if you can get them to talk. Now move. Close the eye thing for good, then good. Drop it near the rubble when it's time. Flaming arrow or something.
Drunken in true soul, getting himself trapped. Let him suffer.
Saw you arriving. Almost put a heart.
Friends in a right, Baldur.
What you want, anyway?
Here to yap?
Or looking to buy? Dry land means fresh stock.
come back any time.
Remember, things could always get worse for you.
And that goes for novices, too. The slowest of you lot is getting tossed to a rotating heat. Back on your feet, or I'll bite your toes off one by one. I'll peel your balls
Soldier.
like potatoes if you don't move. And you better hope that's the worst.
All right. What now?
You pricks got some nerve. Clean up this mess. If your ear dies, heads grow. And that goes for novices too. The slowest of you lot is getting tossed to a rothay in heat. What now? Scrying eye. Ne'er says the absolute scryers see through 'em. Watching. Judging. Poorly, obviously. Tunnel collapsed on a true soul. Absolute's going to eat my liver. Now move. I've got no time for...
The parasite stirs, but it's a mere tickle. You hear no thoughts or memories. Just an echo of scars that never healed.
A true soul, eh? Useless wreck of a lookout could have told me. Glad you're here to take responsibility. Tunnel's collapsed. Trapped true soul near. He's stuck in there with poisoned geezers. We don't get him out soon, it's both our heads. Place is older than bone dust. Previous tenants left a trap. Dropped a shit ton of metal once we dug a ways in. Get near out, and you'll have the Absolute's blessing. No doubting that. Entrance to an ancient temple. General's orders, Nier said. Must contain something important. He got me to recruit non-believers. But not everyone's seeing the Absolute's truth. They don't get paid soon. I'll have a riot on my hands. Not a one. Unless you count tacking aboleth fangs to my whipping cane. Thought you would. True souls don't abandon their own.
Move it! Get a drug and move on.
Don't want to draw any attention.
I'm thinking. Probably inhabited by whoever those skeletons were the other. And if you are...
Help a sun dweller in these parts. But these learned are... Rot, take a look. Tell me what you see. And be thorough. The rock, the rubble, all of it, if I may be so bold. Take a look. Tell me what you see. And be thorough.
Several hottest of flames smoothed the stone and left sulfuric crystals behind. The fires of the hells have the statue's meandering curves and golden edges stand out against the
The rock, the rubble, all of it, if I may be so bold. Take a look. Tell me what you see. And be thorough.
Several hottest of flames smoothed the stone and left sulfuric crystals behind. The fires of the hells have touched Grimforge. Several glassy stones stand out in the debris. Their borders are coated with tiny yellow crystals. The hottest of flames smoothed the stone and left sulfuric crystals behind. The fires of the hells have touched Grimforge. Boulders and no quake.
What do you think? What do you think?
The statue's meandering curves and golden edges stand out against the weathered masonry behind it. Two styles, two eras. The statue was carved from newer stone and erected by latecomers to this ancient fortress.
Anything standing out? Incredible. An entire history risen from dirt and debris. Picture it. An ancient city, hewn from the stone by disciples of Shah, later abandoned. Untold centuries later, a new tribe revives it. Fresh walls, fresh sculptures. Until a great hell beast charges through, toppling the walls and crushing the people. That explains the infernal plate I found. Perhaps you might have use of it. But my work has only begun. There is more still to find. I must get to it. Well, let's see what you've got.
Was much for history class, but this place has me captivated.
The most interesting secrets are always lurking just under the surface.
We can talk later. Whatever it is, save it for now.
I'll give you one.
Seems you're free to go. This time. But next time...
The past is nearer than... Well, let's see what you've got. That's all then.
Tired.
Ketheric Thorm, a familiar name. Halsin mentioned his stronghold.
Mighty elf, cloaked in darkness. There was the work and the blood. The Ketheric Thorm's name faded into stone. Until the near. No, I saw tusks and flesh. Smelled fire. I outlived my mother, and her blessed to see many live, cursed to. I know not, so I say not.
Afraid.
Do not think on it.
Feeling fresh?
Bet I can crack that open. This crossbow is too well designed to be made by Dwegar.
Shove moss in your own gob and stay. You, grab a cane and whip these Drugnin beasts into shape. That rubble needs clearing, and my patience is... Oh, something spooks the dumb shits. You got your...
If he winds up, I'm gonna snap his neck. If the Rothe don't stomp his lights out.
Go on then.
No more! No more pain, no more work! All must die! Yes, they made the pain. Now they feel it!
Bloody Rothe have lost it. Put them down, and the shark too. Morse Quit whimpering, or I'll take a slice of your haunches for my supper.
No more! No more pain, no more work! All must die!
Quit whimpering, or I'll take a slice off your haunches for my supper. Look at them, all that brawn.
Don't like it here. Grey Ones hurt hide.
On the surface,
No more! No more pain, no more work! All must die!
Quit whimpering, or I'll take a slice off your haunches for my supper.
No more! No more pain, no more work! All must die!
Quit whimpering, or I'll take a slice off your haunches for my supper.
No more! No more pain, no— Oh, death! Fire! I can smell it. It is too much! Too much! Anger! I can't hold it in! Yes. They...
Bloody Rothe have lost it. Put them down, and the shark too.
Now this is my happy place.
Oh, death. Fire. I can smell it. It is too much. Yes.
What path lies before me?
Smell blood. Down the hatch.
Dwergar can't hurt anymore. We'll wait until it's safe to leave. You helped me. I helped you.
Grey One's gone. Good. We'll stay here.
Take your... Take your...
Something's off. Pure shadow. Around me. Inside me. Watch how you go. There's a trap. Be cautious. Trap. Be cautious. Time to press ahead. Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Hey, good looking. Let's ride. This'll be fun. This'll be fun.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. One day I'll catch a break.
Damn, it's good to be alive. Oh yeah.
chiseling is remarkably intricate.
I didn't live here, though. Steps are too big. Inhabitants for drows.
You stare into the eye.
Don't waste a step.
I hate to trust you most days, but we got nothing to lose.
Back on your feet, or I'll bite your toes off one by one.
Faster, shitheads!
Moans speak in soft whispers, the words all but lost in the hot air.
We'll never get through. We need that smoke powder. Philommene's gone, and if she's smart, she won't be coming back. Tell the sergeant where she went. Baldur still trapped with that maniac near. Forget the smoke powder. They'd kill Phil on the spot. I won't let you do it.
Praise Ironhand. Larida, our prayers are answered. Mom, our friends are trapped in the cave-in, and I know a way to get them out.
Bug, please. Trusolnir will... You know what he'll do.
Lankbug, don't!
I've got no choice, Larida. We have to chance it. A few days back, there was a scene. Our friend Philomene, she's a sapper, set off a blast and ran off. We set a spot for hiding if someone found trouble. I'll mark your map. If Philomene made it, you'll find her there. She'll have the stuff to blow that tunnel wide open and get Beldron and the rest out.
Please, please don't hurt my Phil. I beg you.
Hurry! Our people won't last in that cave-in forever.
See what you're hiding.
thievery is not permitted here. Unfortunately for you, killing thieves is positively encouraged. The gnomes speak in soft whispers, the words all but lost in the hot air.
Philomene, forget the smoke powder. They'd kill Phil on the spot. I won't let you do it.
Praise, Mum.
Bug, please. Trusolnir will... You know what he'll do.
We said if Philomene made it, you'll find her there. She'll...
Please.
Hurry!
I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move! And you better hope that's the worst.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
Friends in a right ball egg. That rubble ain't budging, no matter how hard she... What you want, anyway? Here to yap or looking to buy? Dry land means fresh stock. Either part with coin or jog on. Don't want to miss any of this. Come back anytime.
Have to be cautious.
Baldron's still trapped! Find Philomene! Incredible news. Drop it near the cave-in and set it alight!
I'll bite your toes off one by one.
potatoes if you don't move! And you better hope that's the worst of it. You pricks got some nerve. Clean up this mess. Here dies. Peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move! And you better hope that's the worst.
Has to put my hands on everything.
Keep digging!
You pricks go.
My sister's...
Place the powder and use fire.
You got the smoke powder? Go on.
You lot is getting tossed to a rope in heat. On your feet or I'll bite your toes off one by one.
You better hope your little tricks didn't harm the true soul!
I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move! And you better hope that's the worst of it. Prick's got some nerve. Clean up this mess. Near dies, heads roll. And that goes for novices too. The slowest of you lot is getting tossed to a rope in.
Move it!
Back on your feet or I'll bite your toes off one by one. Peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move! And you better hope that's the worst of it. You pricks got some nerve. Clean up this mess. Near dies, heads roll. And that goes for novices too.
Either part with coin and jog on. Don't want to miss any of this. We'll come back any...
Back on your feet or I'll bite your toes off one by one.
You stop digging again, and I'll bleed you dry! Remember, things could always get worse for you.
You pricks got some nerve. Clean up this mess. Near dies, heads roll. And that goes for novices too. The slowest of you lot is getting tossed to a Rothe in heat.
Out of the way!
One spark and it'll blow.
Blast the thing to bits! What are you waiting for?
Oh, death. Fire. I can smell it. It's too much. Yes.
Bloody Rothe have lost it. Put them down, and the shard.
What's this? Well, well. Look what we have here.
Peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move! And you better hope that's the worst. Prick's got some nerve. Clean up this mess. Near dies, heads roll. And that goes for novices too.
The slowest of you lot is getting tossed to a Rothe in heat. Back on your feet or I'll bite your toes off one by one.
Keep digging!
I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move. And you better hope that's the worst of it. And that goes for novices too.
Let the poison choke near and be done with it, I say.
All that rock thumping and mud pounding wrecked your mind, brain. Dead or alive, we ain't get our coin till there's dug out. Besides, I'd like to force feed him some of that shit he stirred up.
Faster! You better hope your little tricks didn't harm the true soul!
Peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move. And you better...
Moving!
You pricks got some nerve. Clean up this mess. Here dies the head. And that goes for novices too.
Looks like someone's not a fan of Shah. Smeared the absolute symbol all over her.
The slowest of you lot is getting tossed to a Rothe in heat. Back on your feet or I'll bite your toes off one by one. I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move. And you better hope that's the worst of it. You pricks got some nerve. Clean up this mess. Here dies, heads roll. And that goes for novices too. The slowest of you lot is getting...
You stop digging again, and I'll bleed you dry!
Back on your feet or I'll bite your toes off one by one. I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move. And you better hope that's the worst of it.
Is he near the rubble?
Finally! You must clear rubble, spilling poison!
expedition. Passage trapped. Gnomes useless. Don't trust Burks. Get me out!
The view through Near's eyes is a blur. You only make out a bit of rubble and few moving figures. Resolves into an image. Two gnomes feverishly removing debris, while two others lie dead at Near's feet, their flesh scorched by powerful magic. You sense Near's frustration, tinged with rage, as the connection fades.
I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move! And you better hope that's the worst of it. You prick's got some nerve. Clean up this mess. Near dies, head roll. And that goes for novices too.
Keep crying for your sister, and I'll personally rip off her head when you dig her out!
One spark and it'll blow.
What are you waiting for? Blast the thing to bits! What are you waiting for? Blast the thing to bits! What are you waiting for?
Beltron, can you hear me? Baldur!
Freedom, or what passes for it. Do the right thing. Kill Near. You know what to do.
Finally. Worthless slaves. Your incompetence has been my ruin.
Near does not fail.
You care for the weak, true soul. Most curious.
My sister's in there! Myrna! Myrna, can you hear me?
Keep digging!
falls like potatoes if you don't move! And you better hope that's the worst of it. You pricks got something. Clean up this mess. Near dies, heads roll. And that goes for
Didn't you hear? Do I need to rip the extra flesh off your ears? Faster!
Get back.
The way!
One spark and it'll blow.
Blast the thing to bits!
Baldur, can you hear me? Baldur!
Finally! Worthless slaves! Your incompetence has been my ruin!
Does not fail.
You care for the weak, true soul. Most curious. The Absolute demands their slaughter. Yet, here you stand, in bold defiance. A test, yes, you must be. The Absolute bade you to try Nir's faith. Thryn, carve out her heart and serve it to the Rothe. If she indeed is a true soul, let the Absolute save her. You are a traitor.
Shut your shitholes, both of you. You owe my crew a 10 days' worth of coin, Nir. And it's time you shell out.
Direct your blade at the heretic, Dwergar. You shall have your coin.
You're damn right I'll have it. Me and that one, we got a deal. We beat your ass and dig the Jews out from your carcass.
You bargained with this wretch. How vexing. Nir is not without mercy, true soul. The rat has given you a chance to earn my favor. Strike him down. Prove your faith. Heretics, let Nir be your end. Ma.
your balls like potatoes if you don't move! And you better hope that's the worst of it.
A faint voice echoes in your mind.
I sense you, true soul. Come to me. Come too near. The poison spread.
Did you hear that? The poor evil cultist needs our help.
Nir's voice fades, but your head still tingles with his anger and fear. Speak.
We need to get that Nir guy unstuck, or those gnomes are done for. Come on, focus.
So, are we saving this Nir from suffocating or leaving him to die? I'm fine with either, naturally. The last thing I want to do is ruin these nails digging through rock. Gods, really? Oh, saving a drow I can understand, but saving gnomes? Oh. But if you insist on being a hero, I won't get in your way. Just don't expect me to help either.